Cara Lopez Lee has two photos in her home, one of a Chinese man born in 1887, and another of a Mexican girl who gave birth to his illegitimate daughter. The daughter was treated like an outsider, shunned by both sides of her family, and she grew into a bitter woman. "I know this because she raised me," Lopez Lee says. "Whenever she hugged me, her arms never rested comfortably anywhere, as if even her arms never knew where they belonged." The echoes of her grandmother's trauma pushed Lopez Lee to travel across the globe to a tiny village in China to seek peace, acceptance and an overdue sense of belonging for both herself and her grandmother. On September 2, Lopez Lee, 58, of Ventura, California, will share her journey to acceptance and healing across generations. She is among 5 people from Oregon, Arizona, Nevada and California sharing personal stories about family and culture during the West and Sunbelt Storytellers Project's virtual storytelling show. Newsrooms of the Reno Gazette-Journal, Ventura County Star, Salem Statesman Journal, Arizona Republic and Arizona Daily Star are joining together to host the virtual event. Watch at 4 p.m. PT and register in advance to receive a reminder at www.storytellersproject.com/all-events. The show can be viewed on the Storytellers Project's Facebook page, YouTube channel or website. The 4 other storytellers are Sally Jo Banow of Phoenix, Arizona of Reno, Nevada Bob Jerston of Salem, Oregon of Phoenix, Arizona. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share a story about my mixed-race heritage, which I believe is a reflection of the ever-changing face of America, Lopez Lee says. Story begins with a question: if you had a scented candle to remind you of home, what would it smell like? Her unorthodox answer: skunk. Growing up in Michigan, the smell of skunk reminds Banow of youthful summers in the woods, and taking family road trips to visit relatives throughout the Great Lakes region. The acrid smell also reminds Banow of her hometown of Mount Clemens, aka Bath City, Michigan, home to mineral baths that drew in the rich and famous to experience the water's healing properties. For home means a childhood of living with a parent who could switch gears from juggling kittens one moment to sinking into the couch, unable to participate in household activities shortly thereafter. His dad's impulsive nature would reverberate throughout Fleming's youth, shaping his own adulthood. Tale of transferring his family from one home to another thousands of miles away begins with an overloaded trailer and a series of mishaps that seem more at home in a road trip comedy. We overloaded it by 5,000 pounds and it weighed over 7,000 pounds, Jerston says. I fried the transmission of my 1980 Dodge Diplomat station wagon before we got 40 miles out and had to replace it. And things only go downhill from there. tells a tale of growing up in her grandmother's home that was purchased with Sherry in mind. The house rules called for proper, sometimes rigid behavior, where a misplaced good and plenty could lead to excessive scrutiny, but where the walls were plastered with Polaroids of Sherry in a makeshift shrine. Her grandmother fought to make it to see graduation day, and years later was able to provide one last gift to Sherry. The Storytellers Project serves as a way for USA Today Network newsrooms to connect with their communities through their journalism, as reporters and editors coach people in bringing their truths to virtual audiences. The nights blend the authenticity of storytelling as an art form with the truthfulness, community building and empowerment that great journalism is grounded in. Home is the third show of the West and Sunbelt Storytellers Project's 2021 season. This year, the project will share people's stories in 43 national and regional shows. Find yourself reflected in personal stories from fellow Americans. Learn more about the Storytellers Project and apply to tell a story at www.storytellersproject.com/tell/. Home the Storytellers Project's website, Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thursday, September 2nd at 4 p.m. PT. Watch past virtual shows on YouTube and recorded in-person shows on the Storytellers Project's website.